Track 6, drums. Track 7, clov. Track 5, vocals. Track 3, piano.
Someday at Christmas, men won't be boys, playing with bombs like kids play with toys. One warm December, our hearts will see a world where men are free. We swing it like that.
Someday at Christmas, there'll be no wars when we've learned what Christmas is for. When we have found what life's really worth, there'll be peace on earth. Can we march like that?
Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where men are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time.
Someday at Christmas, we'll see a land with no hungry children, no empty hands. One happy morning, people will share a world where people care. Whoa.
Someday at Christmas, there'll be no tears when all men are equal and none have fears. One shining moment will pave a way from our world today. Okay. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where people are free. Maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time.
Again.
Someday at Christmas, it will not fail.
Hey, we'll be gone and love will prevail.
You know, for a long time, he's the only person that I've ever wanted to meet that I've never met. I have two now. Since Barack Obama became the President of the United States, I wanted to meet him. But Stevie Wonder actually would go on a plane to meet Stevie Wonder. Outstanding. Who's the lady?
Her name is Andrea Day.
Andrea Day. That's one of your.
Andrea Day. She sings a song
That's one of your
called
favorite Christmas
I'll
songs.
Rise Up. That's one of my favorite
Yeah,
carols.
beautiful start to our show. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's morning time. Today is December 21. 4 days to go before Christmas Day. We welcome everyone on OneSpotMedia.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at SmileJamTVJ, and also on TelevisionJamaica.com. Very special edition of Smile Jamaica this morning. Very, very special.
I don't think this is going to be enough.
Yeah.
Is yours, you know? You take up yours?
Yeah, it's a crying morning, though.
Yeah.
It's a crying morning.
You want peace?
But I'm going to be tough this morning. I'm going to be tough, I think.
You're going to... You're
Yeah, I will deal with it.
going to be great.
But it is a special show this morning, and it is fantastic how long ago we started this, and kudos to our producers and all the production assistants and who put all of this together, and certainly the folks who've so far helped and who will help.
Tell them why it's a special show. It's our wish list show.
Yeah, I was getting there. But
Oh, okay. You said it was you
Well, you
thanking
tell
all the
them.
producers and things for helping, but you don't
Yeah.
say what they're helping with. But yeah, you guys, you know, we've been telling you for a while about all these people in need. This is a show where we ball. Yes, Jody. I remember when this used to be a time when all the presenters would come together and
yeah.
you used to just shed. Yendi used to ball, Neville a ball, me a ball, you balling.
Yep. I was still no crying all night.
Oh, of course we still know.
Somebody
Can't
sent
fix
me
us.
a video of this homeless person. Apparently there's this secret Santa that he just gives out money to people every Christmas. So he went to this homeless man and gave him a bag of $100 bills and said, give it to the folks who you want to give it to. So here's a homeless man, really homeless. It wasn't a gag in any way. genuinely homeless on the street. And, you know, somebody comes up to him and puts a couple of coins in his cup and he says, come here. And he just takes out $100 US and he gives it to them. Some other folks come, there were two ladies who came across, I think they were nuns, I can't remember. I just saw the video yesterday. And he just gave them a couple of $100. He gave one family 500 US, one family 400 US. But interestingly, at the end of it, and they were interviewing when he said he was very, very happy to change a lot of people's lives. But he said, most importantly, I think my life
Of course.
was changed.
Because it's enriching and it's fulfilling to know that you can do something. And that's why it's important if you have the wherewithal. It don't matter what it is.
So here's this homeless man who has nothing at all, but he's giving away hundreds of dollars. It was a fantastic story. All right, let me tell you exactly what's up this morning. It is the season for giving, and this morning, as Sim said, we'll be making dreams come true.
That's right, folks. Over the past few weeks, many of you have written to us sharing your Christmas wishes. And today, a few persons will be surprised with the presents that they've been hoping for.
Before we get into the gift giving, let's discuss some other topics, the hot ones.
All right, so let's do it.
Non-compliant. You know,
it's our wish list for true. You give me yours, I give you mine. You left yours in the makeup room. So
it says non-compliant firearm holders could be arrested. So apparently there are a number of folks with firearms who have not been renewing the licenses, and some people have died and they don't know what's going on with their guns. And they're now saying there were 8,000 offenders, including members of the JCF and the JDF. Mr. Dalling, who is the chief executive officer of the FLA, he says only half of that number have been regularized, and investigations by the FLA have found that a few gun holders who have been listed as non-compliant have actually died, as we just said. He said in many cases, relatives were unaware that the dead persons were gun holders, and arrangements are now being made with the police to check the safety deposit boxes owned by the deceased to see whether the firearms had been secured. And apparently, if you're traveling, they could actually stop you at the airport and find out if you are legal with your firearm, and if you're not, you could go to jail.
As it should be. That wasn't always the case?
Yep. And apparently since they started this, since December 1, they've collected 36.1 million in renewals and late renewals. So firearm holders...
Dollars.
Yep.
Okay.
You need to go
By the way,
regularize, as they say.
I saw, as you speak, a video circulated on social media. Yesterday there was one being circulated of a young man who was being restrained by someone who seemed to be a licensed firearm holder. Apparently, the young man was on a bike with another gentleman and robbed or tried to rob the man's phone on the road. The man crashed the car into the bike man. Took them off, one run gone, and the one that he held, he dealt with. Police officers on the scene, well, I saw one officer, but it just goes to show you that it's a frightening time right now. Even as we celebrate the thief them a hustle people, and you have to be smart, because even while he was holding the gentleman on the ground, Nev already cornered him, he was pulling his gun. So you have to, you know, it's an upsetting issue that you have what you have, and people want to come and take it from you. Yep. But at the end of the day, you have to be sensible. Firearm holders, there's a lot of responsibility on you to be sensible in the use of the weapon as well. Yep. So you don't want to make a foolish move and, you know, end up in jail for something that could have easily been avoided.
All right. I don't know if you saw this story on our news last evening, and of course we showed it back again this morning, of the Victoria Jubilee Hospital. I think they said 5 elevators, none working, and there were some frightening footage of people in beds, sick people in beds, they're being carried up the stairs, pregnant women being, well, they have to walk up the stairs, and some of these folks really had to struggle going up 5 floors. Wow. There was a woman that says an advanced stage of pregnancy, and she just really...
So Minister Tufton tweeted something last night that he's looking into the situation
Yep.
and that there are funds being put aside. This said that the regional director for SARA, Maureen Golding, has said the issue is being addressed as one of the 2 elevators is being replaced while the other stopped working on Monday and is undergoing repairs. But then the story says, in the video, a woman can be heard expressing frustration at what she says is an everyday occurrence.
Yep.
So what's
Well,
really
I saw the
going
story,
on?
and I was surprised when I saw the story. I mean, you could see people carrying up, I don't know whether it's whatever, but big bags, and you have to be walking up the stairs, and obviously not everyone has or is fit enough to do that on a
in the
regular
hospital.
basis. Yeah. Yep.
But
What's the
they
next
said
one?
that the maintenance issue, well, they've denied there's a maintenance issue at the hospital, and Maureen Golding has noted that some of the old lifts in the region have been replaced under the elevator replacement project. Next one has to do with Tommy Lee Sparta, popular dancehall entertainer. He was yesterday freed of lottery scamming related charges in the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston. O'Brien Smith, who was also on trial with him on breaches of the Law Reform Act of 2013, was also freed. They were both charged a while back with possession of identity information, while Tommy Lee, whose real name is Leroy Russell, was additionally charged with unlawful use of premises. So, prosecution in there is, well, who's Smith now? Ernest Smith, lawyer. No case submission by their lawyer. Smith, during his submission, argued that the Crown had failed to prove that his clients were involved in lottery scamming or that the laptop that was found there had at all times been in their sole custody. He further argued that the prosecution at no time stated that his clients had placed the information on the laptop and questioned where the evidence was to show that they had made any phone calls with the intention to defraud. So that's it, they're off.
Yeah, prior to Gatwick Airport was shut down.
Those were not off
It
there.
says by deliberate drone incursions. Not certain what that means. It said it was closed since 9 p.m. Wednesday local time. He says bar a brief reprieve of 45 minutes early Thursday after drones were spotted near the airfield. The drone operator, it says, if it is just one individual, has not been found, but the airport authorities said it was now considered safe to reopen the airport.
Hundreds of flights grounded.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Well, you know when them find that person is problems.
Yeah.
Those drone operators have been a bit of a nuisance at
All right, so I have
airports.
one birthday. How do you think you pronounce that?
I'm gonna say Kehi.
Kehi. All right, so it says happy 18th birthday to Kehi Mott. It says coming from mom, stepdad, sister of the family, friends, and it says also from the Cayman Strack family. There's Kehi. I hope I pronounced the name properly. There she is. Hope you have a great day today. And right at Christmas, I hope you get birthday presents and
She
Christmas
has to,
presents.
because her birthday is before Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's not even like there's a debate.
It's like the Prime Minister of Canada, Pierre Trudeau, born on Christmas Day, and 2 siblings also born on Christmas Day.
Really?
Yeah, I think they had 3 kids and they were all born on Christmas. I think.
Were they
I
triplet?
think, no, I think it was deliberate though.
Wow.
So there you go.
terrible.
You don't have no birthdays. Poor thing, still don't know nobody. Happy birthday, folks. Have a great day. We'll give you one soon.
I know who I need to know.
Who's that?